I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching. Let's talk about Hollywood. Ron DeSantis, Disney. We've covered that at length on this channel. We'll continue to do so as more and more things evolve involving Disney getting into politics. And now, what has happened? The byproduct of Ron DeSantis having stepped up, and now Josh Hawley stepping up and punching Disney directly in the mouth, it has had an effect on Hollywood. A report has surfaced. Hollywood executives, they're scared to get into a political fight now. They are scared to get into a political fight because of what Ron DeSantis has done. Because it's cost Disney a lot of money. About $63 billion at last count. And I'll continue to monitor that as they continue to blow dollars right out the window. Hollywood executives much more nervous about abortion activism after Disney Florida fight. Hollywood executives are reportedly hesitant about taking a public stance against the Supreme Court's expected reversal of Roe v. Wade as they look to avoid the kind of public relations disaster the Walt Disney Company is currently experiencing after it picked a fight with Florida. This is Breitbart. Studio and talent executives who lean overwhelmingly left, we know that, have become, quote, much more nervous when it comes to responding to political divisive issues, including abortion, according to a report from The Wrap. The firestorm Disney is going through over Florida's parental rights in education law has become a Hollywood cautionary tale and is a template of what not to do in the case of the abortion debate. Quote, if the states decide after the Supreme Court ruling, it's going to be hard as a studio to say, quote, we're not going to do business there. We're not going to do business in half the country, question mark. A studio's job is not to divide and conquer like politics. Well, Hollywood's been all up in it for quite some time now. A studio job is to aggregate as many people as they can. Howard Bragman, a crisis PR veteran, told The Wrap. The Wrap said it reached out to all major studios about their positions on the pending Supreme Court ruling, including whether they would consider relocating productions or cover travel expenses for employees in those states who may seek abortions. None responded to the request except Sony, which had no comment. That doesn't mean Hollywood executives aren't livid about the forthcoming ruling. Insiders told The Wrap that female creatives and executives at the highest levels across the industry are, quote, outraged and have, quote, real fury in response to the leaked draft of Justice Samuel Alito's opinion. In recent years, Hollywood studios have threatened to boycott production in Georgia and North Carolina over the fetal heartbeat bill and transgender bathroom law. Good God. There's Alyssa Milano right there to Governor Brian Kemp. I could care less what Milano's got to say. But the Supreme Court's abortion ruling poses a much more different challenge for studios since it impacts all 50 states. As Breitbart News reported, corporate CEOs in the industry beyond entertainment are growing increasingly weary of left-wing political positions following Disney's debacle in Florida. Wow. So, look, this may, in the long run, Ron DeSantis, that is, and what he has done to Disney, this may have helped in some cases, we hope, because I would love to get back to normal entertainment. Look, Netflix has went woke, and we've seen the byproduct of that. Their subscribership way down. Monetary hits to Netflix. I mean, Disney, Netflix, both really big, but taking losses, and it's because of political stances. Let's not confuse anything. It's absolutely because of political stances. So, I find this interesting. I knew Hollywood. I was interested to see, how far this would go. Look, we know actors and actresses are nuts. They're lunatics. They're going to run their mouths, without a doubt. That's going to happen. Some of those directors probably, some of those producers probably. But studios, the companies themselves, and the storytelling, by the way, behind that, in other words, do they start incorporating this bullshit into some of their actual films, television shows, things like that? That's all things to watch for. Because if they do, they're going to have a bigger shitstorm than Disney's got over that parental rights in education law. This is a much more divisive issue. It's really what separates people from their parties. I've said, a lot of the Democrats, the moderate Democrats here in Texas, well, day to day, a lot of them act like Republicans. You can't tell the difference. They're gun owners. They go to church on Sunday. But the one issue that separates them is the abortion issue. Republicans are always going to be pro-life. Most Democrats are always going to be pro-abortion. I don't know what it is, but that tends to be the issue. I still think this was a Hail Mary by the Democrats to try to get some hope for the midterms. I don't think it's going to work. Ron DeSantis, good job, though. I mean, look, that means all these studios have noticed how big of an ass screwing Ron DeSantis gave to Disney. And I love it. I love it. I'm here for this. Peace. I'm out till next